Hello.
Get wrecked.
And welcome back to Mist of Nightmares, an online game of a Daggerheart game played with online friends. I am your host of the channel, Shade, also known as Plague Dr. Shade. And here with us, as usual, is our lovely co-host and game master, Soul Angel, who's also co-streaming with me.
Hello. I am Soul Angel, and I am co-streaming. And I'm going to make these guys suffer because they have entirely too much hope, both in life and on their sheets.
I don't know about that. Hold on now.
Not in life. You don't know me.
Joke's on you, I've been rolling fear my whole life.
So true.
All right. So, quick announcement before we begin. There's only between this session, including this session, 3 more sessions left in this mini campaign. But I am beginning to work on a much larger campaign. It will be entirely up to these guys whether they want to play it or not. But if Shade does play it, it will be streamed. I may stream it if Shade does not play it. We will see. On that note, our music is by tabletopaudio.com. If you want some great mood-setting music for your campaign, please go check them out on tabletopaudio.com. They're fantastic. They have stuff all the way from pure ambience to pure music, almost. So check them out. We are not sponsored. Shade.
We are not sponsored.
Say something. We're not sponsored.
We,
Nothing.
aside from the music announcement, just a couple more from myself. This is a reminder to everyone that watches that this is a mature tabletop game and everyone here is above the age of 21. This game will include depictions of adult themes such as drug and alcohol use, sexual themes, psychological torments, gore, body horror, and potentially much, much more. The DM will often, but not always, put up a warning before such events occur. Keep this in mind if you continue to watch. And of course, last but certainly not least, if you like anything that I do, if you like this game, if you like Daggerheart, if you like Soul, if you like any of the players aside from myself, please do me a huge favor. Like, comment, subscribe, and interact with the video. Ring the notification bell so you are notified so you do not miss a single episode. That is it from me.
You probably won't like me.
I'm going to strangle you.
It's not the start of a stream without Shade threatening to strangle somebody.
Without domestic violence.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right. That being said, guys, are we ready to begin session 4
Hell
of
yeah.
Mists of Nightmares?
Can't wait.
Just fuck me up.
So last we left off, you guys continued your investigation all the way up in Bayhearth, trying to find where these people went, what the source of the troubles were. And you went to prepare to go out into the ice sheets further into the land when you went to the store to get some clothing. Some warm clothing for a couple people who can't necessarily handle it, namely the people from warmer climates. And you came across a Brockfee. Not the normal shopkeep. I mean, I would say Malcolm noticed that pretty immediately. He knew the normal shopkeep was a dwarf man. And it was quickly discovered that this Brockfee was indeed Nifun himself, doing his usual thing of going around to different shops and giving advice and helping out, like he always does. And he promptly did not understand why you were not given all the information and revealed that the guy who drugged you and the 2 inn owners was indeed a red dragon in disguise, which led to a whole bunch of implications of possibly a red dragon working with Haha, the goddess of nightmares herself. You also had a discussion with the Araxial grandmother and her grandson about what life was like on Araxial, what red dragons were like, and shared in a drink with her, very strong drink. And you then made your way to Rivermere, where a little stopping point on your way to Timberview, where you were sent by Nifun to look into further investigations as to what this guy and 2 others were up to. And this is where we pick up as you guys wake up the next morning, fresh-faced and happy, and also level 4 now, so please level up if you have not. Should be a fairly quick process. And the floor is yours.
Yeah, I would, I think Malcolm would definitely still be in his, like, little dinky, really small house, which he did point out to the party before he departed to go check on it, because I do remember what happened.
Would you like to describe your house and where it sits in this town?
Okay, sure, why not? So I think that a couple years ago, or not couple, I'd say maybe 5 years ago, he had moved over to Rivermere because it's a lot more peaceful to kind of make a new life. And with that, he decided to actually become a merchant there. So he was offered like a very small shack that he fixed up a bit, and it was like, it lies between the I'd say it lies between like the inn and like the main general store, kind of like that really, really rinky-dink place that would be very old between 2 modern buildings, and it's still there in the city. So it kind of looks like that, but a lot more repaired now. It has a very, still the brown stuff, the brown wood, but everything that has been broken down has been repaired. And then inside, it's basically like a 1-bedroom, like that's the only other room inside the house aside from like the main area where there's the kitchen, and there is no bathroom here. The bathroom is out back in an outhouse with a metal tub that serves as his bath if he needs it. It's a very humble living space, you could say. Not much in terms of possessions aside from personal effects.
It's a very nice little place. The inn is off the main road and you could clearly see the shore from your place. The shore is like 100 feet down, but you can clearly see the shore. You can see, looking out your front window next to your door, you could see somebody out there throwing out a net. You can see the mayor's daughter walking up with a basket full of fish, ready to cook for her young family, which is just her daughter and her father and her grandmother and her mother. And is a very nice woman. She has dark brown hair, unlike her daughter, who has kind of like a strawberry-ish brown hair and blue eyes. Her mother has brown hair, brown eyes. And she is standing about 5'8", and you can see that little 5-year-old girl just running up to her mom and just like skipping around and singing something. And if you were to open the window, you would be able to hear her. She's doing like that little kid, head back and forth, arms raised and bent sort of dance thing. And you can hear her say, "Malcolm's back, Malcolm's back, Malcolm's back."
He like opens it, hears it, and then immediately shuts the door or shuts the window.
Like, no. And her eyes do immediately connect to your door, and just looks at her daughter and just smiles and motions her on to follow.
He is in the middle of making coffee, getting ready to go back to reconvene with his fellow allies in this investigation. So he's taken his travel cup, put it in, and is walking towards the inn, like opening, shutting the door, and walking towards the inn.
Mm-hmm. And I do want to make a correction on Heron's daughter's name. His wife's name is Mattia. His daughter's name is Anne. Aennne.
His granddaughter's name is still Arya, right?
Yes, Auria. And man, Ilian, you have been out of it for a couple days. That stew, whatever it was, really freaking hit you hard. You have no idea what the heck happened. You were sleeping away most of your time in a Bayhearth.
I'm
The sleepy guy.
You're just a sleepy
Misha was
guy.
too comfy. He couldn't get
Yeah.
up.
Dawn will be
You
seeking
guys-
out coffee of her own.
Mm-hmm. You guys are staying in the inn because, like, Malcolm's place is not big enough. It is essentially a very small studio.
He also very much warned everyone that unfortunately he cannot house all of them.
Mm-hmm. But the inn is right next door, and
Mara
it's
has stolen
warm.
his bedroom.
It is warm. It's inviting.
Crashing on his couch.
There is no couch.
Crashes on his floor. Oh, fucking no,
Yeah,
man. Stop
well-
ruining my jokes!
No.
Fucking poor.
Oh. But as I
What was
said-
that, Marie?
Nothing
Were you saying
productive.
something? Oh, okay.
So as he was doing, he's
Just mean.
probably walking into the inn to again retrieve and more so greet his fellows in the morning to discuss what they need to do. So at this point in time, still drinking his coffee, looking very groggy, Malcolm would walk into the Rivermere Inn.
Okay.
I would guess that Mara's probably up already. Seems like the type to rise early.
Mm-hmm. The inn is pretty warm and inviting. There's smells of fresh baked bread. There is chatter amongst the citizens, and you could tell just one day here that a lot of the citizens, particularly the people who work out on the shore and do fishing, or the people who do lumber work, do come in and eat breakfast here. Have a nice bowl of hearty porridge and a slice of bread and some coffee in the morning. And the innkeeper is warm and friendly, and when she sees you get up, Mara, she gives a wave. Good morning. Are you interested in some breakfast?
Yes, please.
She gets some breakfast and sets it out for you. I hope
much
you
left?
enjoy. Just a gold piece.
Alright. I'll fish it out of my little pouch.
Does the innkeeper have a name?
Jessna. Jessna.
He's
Someone would
walking
also
in.
Be up already.
He's walking in. He's like saying hello to a couple of people as he's back in town. Morning, Earl. Xavier. Jesna, good to see you, as normal.
She waves.
You know, we'll...
Are you having breakfast here too, or are you going to hide in your little house?
Oh, well, if you could top me off with some coffee, that'd be pretty great.
I will do that. She does top you off with some coffee.
Excellent. As good as usual. Very fresh blend.
For those of you who have tried his tincture of warmth, it tastes like her coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Suspicious!
Not only a swindler, but a drop shipper? Fuck.
Wow.
Yeah, damn!
I
You oughta
turned
be
you into a
ashamed of
drop
yourself,
shipper, and I
young
will
man.
spend a fear for that one.
Can't believe this fear is being used to rewrite my character.
Hey, look, I got a shit ton of fear here.
But he does like give a nod to you, Mara. Morning. How was your first night
Morning.
in my good old town?
It was alright. I'm still not. I'm not used to sleeping on like a regular bed. So it was a little unrestful.
Yeah, what do you?
Like my
What do you
better.
normally sleep on?
A bed, like a bedroll, or back home I've got a bunch of just. Oh, we take the animal hides, the ones that are too small to make into proper clothing, and kind of only the warm ones, of course. And we sew them all together and turn them into it's called a quilt.
We have quilts, and she motions to a back of a couch sort of thing, and it's a lovely made quilt. That was made by Mattia.
Oh yeah, well this is like furs. It's very
Ah.
warm, and then we pile a bunch of those up, and it's like just curl up in there. It's very cozy.
Sounds cozy and warm.
Yeah, and comfortable. Beds are weird.
Well, you'll find here in Rivermere we have comparable weather for at least, 6 months of the 14 months of the year.
Unfortunately, it still gets pretty damn cold over here with us being so close to the ocean. But I can't complain. It's much warmer than Bayhearth, that's for sure.
Oh, yes, it is much warmer than Bayhearth.
Oh, Bayhearth's not that bad.
Stares at her.
Cuts back to the frozen ocean blowing on land.
Wow.
Trying to be a fun.
Is okay, no, Iliana's not here. Is Nema here in
Yeah, Nema's, off to the side a little bit, trying to not take up too much space.
Well, that's 4 of us. Have any of you seen Ilian? Might have missed them.
I think he's still sleeping it off. I don't remember which room he was in.
I guess that magic hit him harder than I thought. Damn.
It's no joke. It'll mess you up.
He's probably gonna take a while to use up all the energy he got from sleeping so long.
Is that a normal thing when you're affected by magic like that? I'm not aware.
Not to my knowledge.
Is this Ilian a fawn fellow with a giant cat?
Yes, that one.
He went out for a walk.
Hey, how close is Malcolm to the door?
Probably relatively close. I don't know where the bar is. I'm assuming the bar is closest. Yeah, so if it's like that close to the door, he's probably like on the corner end, so close enough. Probably the closest, I'd imagine.
Cool. I was going to sneak up behind him. Not sneak up, but come up behind him and interrupt the conversation. It's just like, where's Ilian?
Mid sip of his coffee, by the way.
Power bombs him.
He walks up behind Malcolm. I forget, how tall is Malcolm?
I think he's like 6 foot even, if I recall. Let me check.
Okay. I need to
That's the goat right there.
How tall? I forget how tall Ilian is.
Let's see.
I think he's a giant. I did not write it in the sheet, but I know it's somewhere else.
Same.
It's gotta be somewhere. I mean,
If it's not on his sheet,
Aw,
be in
heck.
our DM.
it's on his hero forge.
Fair enough.
Or there.
Let's see. Let's find out. 'Cause I think he's really damn tall. Yes, he is. 6'7".
Okay.
Wow.
I don't
Big
I don't
boy.
have it written down, but I do remember in my head that Malcolm's supposed to be looking like an average fucking guy, so 6 foot even.
All right.
Yes. Average height.
Ilian will lean down to, like, directly behind Malcolm's ear, far enough that he's not, like, right in his face, but close enough.
Little baby, let me whisper in your ear.
Mid sip of his coffee, he's just like,
Hello, little
I
mama,
don't know
let
where
me
he
whisper
is.
in your ear.
Looking for someone?
And he like immediately scrambles off of the the stool and jumps, and like his back is back towards the actual bar, and he's like staring at you like a deer in headlights. Like,
Everybody in the inn is cackling right now.
Ilian's just like, he's... Every movement he makes is really slow. Not really slow, but it's slow. So he's standing up. As you're turning around to look at him, he's just smiling at you.
Well, that was a good laugh. Long
Well
time
done.
coming there, Malcolm.
every time I do something, I always get the shit end. Please don't do that again. He's like grasping his chest.
No promises.
Oh dear gods.
Alright.
Okay. Looks down at his now empty cup.
Unfortunately, I think the gods would laugh at that too.
Yes, as they seem to enjoy my misery specifically. Can I please get another cup of coffee?
Of course. And she pours you another cup.
I was gonna ask.
Do you
very
want it on
stupid.
your tab?
Yes, please, if you don't mind. My stupid ass forgot. You said her name is Desna, right?
Jesna.
Jesna.
Can't believe you would forget such an old friend's name.
I know, I'm terrible.
You forgot your own friend's name. How awful.
That Fred is a bit much there, buddy. But he will nod. Thank you again, Jesna. Very, very welcoming as usual. Ilian, I'm glad you could join us. Please sit. We have much to talk about. If you would be so kind, gotta fill you in exactly what happened.
He strides, like 2 strides maximum, and sits at the bar. He's staring at Malcolm.
Excuse me. And as he does sit, he recounts the in a much lower voice what has happened while he was in his state. And he'll like even whisper a little more. Apparently we're also dealing with a fucking dragon, so might be interesting for you as a potential hunt, but they're also, very dangerous, especially the red ones. They're very bad.
So I'm aware. How lucky.
Yes, so the big thing, more so, was I believe he blessed all of us in the fun when we met him to be able to prevent ourselves from coming under the influence of good old goddess nightmares herself. As quietly as he possibly can. So, best thing to do now that we're all here, is to continue our investigation just to make sure that Rivermere is okay. And I think the best way to do this is to split up, as it is a much larger town than Bayhearth. There's quite a lot of places we could check here. And if anyone knows anything about this town, it's her truly over there, right there, serving, still serving that porridge to that young gentleman. Hey. Oh, that's Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy, how you doing? He's like,
how you doing?
Hey, just got back into town recently. Got a good old scare from my good pal Ilian here. Just like gently pats him on the back.
You with friends? Come on.
Yeah, I know. It's a crazy concept.
It is.
Unbelievable.
It's not that crazy.
Last I checked, the mayor's granddaughter was your only friend.
Yeah.
Did you braid your hair once?
After twisting an arm.
He's clearly trying to embarrass you.
Yes, after twisting my arm, so to speak, because, Mother insisted on it. And how could I disappoint Mother Dearest?
Indeed.
Hey, you guys, this one's a softie.
Yeah,
Good to know, I guess.
Definitely soft.
Just giving you a hard time. Welcome back, Malcolm.
Yeah, good to see you too. But, yeah, if you have any questions about the town, feel free to ask Jesna. She'll fill you in. Anything you need to know.
Do you always receive such a warm welcome everywhere you go?
Well, it's not cold, so, better than nothing, I suppose.
I'm beginning to understand your profession. Is that all?
That is, everything that we have discovered, yes. As far as I'm aware.
Right. And we know little of Rivermere, yes?
Well, for the most part, what do I know about Rivermere after living here for several years?
It is a bustling small town. Its primary exports are fishing and lumber, with it slowly shifting toward fishing now that its sister town, Timberview, is up and running. It's very fruitful as far as like local wheat production. So the town is self-sustaining pretty much as far as food goes. And any extras that it does have at the end of harvest, they do send up to Bayhearth to help them sustain. And Bayhearth sends some cold water fish and some sea salt back. Okay. So it's a very strong community, and the motto of the town is, we take care of our neighbors. And that does include the neighboring towns.
Right. Would I know anything about the, political stuff within the town?
As far as politics go, it is very chill and laid back. There really isn't no political issues. Heron has ran the town for about 20 years now, and he has led it pretty honestly and faithfully, and has not shown any sign of corruption. And anybody who comes to him for a problem, he is 100% willing to help solve it.
Malcolm will repeat that.
But just as a note, the old Raxiel lady did say that from her snooping that they were going to Timberview, not Rivermere.
And he will say that as well.
Right. So it seems our investigations lead us toward Timberview. Unless you think this town is worth deeper investigation.
Well, in my line of work, which you will understand even more of since we are working for a prolonged period of time, it's not too terrible to dig a little deeper in places that you feel might not be so obviously the case, because you might find something a bit surprising. In this case, fact of the matter is they had to pass through Rivermere, otherwise they had to go all the way back around through the North Road, which leads them back down to the actual pine forest area. And considering this is a much larger town, there's much more nooks and crannies to look into. Granted, not that much larger, but still important. It's a very, very, it's a very important town considering all the stuff that they actually provide, and the fact that they're self-sustaining. I would also very much hate for anything bad to happen to it. I mean, I do live here, after all.
Indeed.
I understand.
Assuming they did take the road.
Well, it's a more sustainable route considering that there's much more time lost considering the small river that connects between Rivermere and, well, rather, it's a delta. But it's harder to cross, considering that the forest is actually dense and the river itself is rather deep. That's how the town got its name, after all.
Indeed. But every night, time is not on their side. I wouldn't be surprised if they took shortcuts. But that is not to say that this town would not be worth investigating. Although I'm still not quite sure what to look for.
Well, if I was a guessing man, which I am, I would definitely look into the mayor, not as a suspicious individual, but as a person who knows things and sees things all the time. And then the connections between him and whoever works with him or is an ally of his as well would also be beneficial. And then the second thing I would definitely check, if we're gonna check anything aside from the building name of the mayor's house, the town hall. Thank you, brain. Fuck.
It's called building.
Thank you.
Name.
Aside from
I'm kidding. It's called Mayor's House.
Aside from checking the mayor's house or the town hall, the only other thing I could definitely think of, considering this is about gods and all that, is the church, which would be highly beneficial because we could use a potential contact of Zan's, which, you know, gotta look for everything, right?
Indeed.
Indeed.
And he'll turn to Nema and Mara on the matter, as well as Zahn. He'll look between the three of them. Any thoughts on what we're gonna do so far?
I can certainly use whatever connection I have in the church to help that investigation.
Of course.
And you would know that there is a chapel to Sindron here.
Perfect. She is not a stranger to these types of parts.
Well.
You have all my means at your disposal.
Very well. Mara, Nema?
If it was my home, I'd want to investigate, but so I'm all for it, but I don't have much to offer here.
Very
I'm
well.
not a town gal.
Completely understandable. And I'll look to Nemo.
Well, I also don't have much to offer here.
Right, just
But I could.
You are a member of a church as well. Perhaps their services will benefit you as well.
Well, that's true. I am a seraph of I forget what you say is
Igden,
Igden.
the god of protection, yeah.
I can look for others that are that also follow Igden.
Understood.
very well. I think that'll be benefit to a degree, for sure. I think the main thing that we should definitely ask first is the lovely resident innkeeper here. A couple of questions just to make sure we're on the right path. And he will turn towards the bar and look back towards Jesna. Jesna, do you have a moment?
Of course. She sets down what she's doing, walks over. She's wearing this beautiful, like, forestry dress that has fine stitchwork of, like, little, kind of like repeating squares all the way down in red stitching. And a lovely half apron. What can I get you?
Nothing in terms of, your wonderful food and drink, but I do believe that we are searching for a bit of information, me and my friends here. If you are willing to part with said information, I can give you a discount on one of the wares that I get from Snowshorn.
She rolls her eyes. No need. What do your friends want to know?
And he'll look at Ilian.
It's a great question.
What's your favorite color?
What is your quest?
What is the unladen speed of a swallow?
I love.
Do you know why a raven is like a writing desk?
Like any questions, and I hit him with the favorite color, just any context. But it is never productive, and it's always funny to only me and sometimes other people.
Okay, but have you?
For
thought
me,
that-
it always leads down the path of Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Okay, but what about asking what their favorite season is?
See, that's
You
too
wanna
intellectual for the joke.
Jesna, what her favorite season is.
No, I want to ask what her favorite color is. It's more important.
My favorite
Yeah.
color is blue.
Nice. Me too.
Ilian gives like
Immediately face
a
palms.
twitch of his ears and then strides back up to the bar. I don't think. Well, no. I do have one question.
Of course, what is your question?
Have you seen anyone in particular dressed almost entirely in black coming through here,
Immediately
you-
points to Zahn.
other than my colleague? Perhaps in the dead of night. I know that's not an observational time, but anything.
No, it is not an observational time. I have not seen anybody pass through in black. The only person of note that isn't necessarily from around here would be Syndron. He passes through frequently. He hasn't been in a few months, but
And would you know of anyone who might be watching the streets at night? Anyone at all?
she points to Jeremy. He's like, "Hey! I'm a little nosy, alright? I like to see who's passing through in the middle of the night when I can't sleep. So shoot me with a bow."
More nosy than me.
Ilian,
Well, yeah,
like,
he's nosy too.
Go busting my balls here.
Ilian kind of like
Busting my balls.
Alien very
Forget about
briefly and lightheartedly gives a glance over his shoulder to the longbow strapped to his back, and then approaches Jeremy.
He swallows. It was a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. I don't know if you have that joke where you're from, but it's a joke.
You don't see me drawing my bow, do you? I'm
You
not a
look like
savage.
you want to.
I'm told them
He always
quite
looks like
frequently.
that.
Indeed.
He's
I
got
get that a
rusting
lot.
over his face.
He won't actually do that, okay?
I get it from my mother. Now, I'll ask you the same question. Have you seen anyone coming through town in the late nights, dressed in black? A group of people, one person? Shady looking, perhaps?
No, not really. Anybody looking suspicious like that not from around here, they're gonna probably cut through the forest. There's like a small footbridge, about 15 minutes inland. Past the little river forks. You'll be able to see it. People go hiking through there all the time. During the day, mind you. Sorry, I have hiccups again.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Thank you.
Gaslighter into not having the hiccups.
Works
It
every time.
works.
It worked.
Dude,
It only
I get hiccups.
doesn't work when I do it.
I have, Marie, I know you're like in my Sunday morning game, but when I run these evening games, I always have a cup of tea, and tea always makes me have hiccups, despite the fact it's fucking amazing. And every time I get hiccups in Wednesday game, these guys gaslight me into not having hiccups. Do you hear me hiccuping right now? It works.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Boom. After Jeremy mentions the land bridge, Ilian will look over his shoulder and give a pointed look at Malcolm.
Yeah, you have heard of that bridge, Malcolm.
He nods as he's rubbing his growing in very scruffy beard. Yeah, no, that does sound typical to what a lot of Rivermerians like to do, especially on the boring days, which is every day. Especially you. Points at Jeremy.
What? I get my work done early, so shoot me with a bow.
Why don't ya?
I got a crossbow if you like that. I could do that pretty easily, actually.
Well, I got one too. You're gonna get it on your ass if you keep it up.
All
You
right.
got what you want ready?
All right, wise guy. Hey, have you seen anyone that walking around with golden eyes by chance, huh? Well, yeah, y'all talking about nothing.
I ain't seen no one with no golden eyes. That sounds weird. Last I heard, only the king has golden eyes, but I never met him.
And aside from the people that live
You
there,
expect the king to come walking through Rivermere? Get out of here!
I'm walking.
hey, there's not gonna come see you. That's for sure.
Well, I ain't gonna be seeing you.
My God.
He has a small smile just creep up on his face.
I love these guys.
Ilian,
Yeah.
in the
You should
middle,
never leave this place.
in between the two of them, is just oh. He looks so fed up.
Son looks so overwhelmed, I can't deal with this right now.
It's like two fucking Malcolms in the same place.
And I thought one of him was bad enough. Very well. Malcolm, you know where the land bridge is, yes?
I do. Travel all the time.
Good. Shall we go there on our way to Timberview?
I
Have a
think
look.
so. It's pretty reasonable.
So,
Very well.
this little path, Malcolm, for you, if you're looking at the map,
I am.
does lead out from town this way and circles around like that back to the main road. So people, like when they're doing their walks on the day of rest, would go around that path during the day. So
Alright.
it is quite feasible to reach just across the bridge, just outside of town, up north. Then make a sharp hook and go back on that, walk around, and avoid the town entirely.
This is true. Okay.
Because, like, if I move your token, look how far north that bridge is from the town itself.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, he'll, as he finishes his coffee, he'll give a nod to Jesna. Thank you again, for the, 2 cups. I owe you, I guess, a couple handfuls later on. When I get paid, I will owe you.
On your tab, you owe more than a couple handfuls.
Of course I
Sounds
do.
about right.
It's like looking down, like, fuck.
Fuck, making me pay my money back?
As soon as I get paid proper, Jesna, I will do that and more on Niflin himself.
How much does he owe anyway?
He owes just under half a chest.
Oh
Oh
dear.
my. That's an impressive debt. I'm almost...
That's
No,
why
I
I'm
am
expecting Drun to visit before he pays it off.
Alright, fine, I get the point. But I swear, when I get paid, I will give you the money.
Uh-huh. Of course.
And same song and dance, he frowns and he nods and then walks out of the inn.
Everybody in this town gives you a fucking hard time.
Are you gonna spend a fear because you gave me a fucking debt?
That seems fair to me, so...
There it goes. Ilian does follow after Malcolm. He, like, claps him on the shoulder as he leaves.
Yes.
Rather roughly, because he's a bit strong in the arms.
Yes, did you come to mock me more for my poor decisions?
Oh no. Why do you think I walked so... Bleh. Why do you think I've walked so far? I've accrued many debts across this place. Don't worry.
Yeah, but you aren't a drop shipper with a bad credit score.
No, he's worse. He's a tax evader. And he's a... What is it called when you
A
dine and dash?
tax-evader.
Oh,
He's a tax
Here-
evader and a dine and dasher.
Please look to pay your debts.
You can hear Guard Captain Venray just galloping down the road towards you.
towards me.
He hasn't been here.
Horizon is just like, please pay your debts.
See, is she saying this as he's walking out?
Yeah.
And he'll look to Ilian as he's about to say something. Looks to Zahn. I'm fucking trying to. Why do you think I tried to sell my shitty wares in Snowshorn? People will buy anything there.
May. You've never tried more, I don't know, above board types of making capital?
I literally do not know how to. You try growing up in a crime family for your entire life. And he realized he said too much already. He's like, ah, shit.
She looks kind of sympathetic, just like, oh.
Ilian's
And
ears flick up
thus
to attention.
nobody was surprised.
More and more about you makes sense every day.
Yeah, I bet it does. Anyway, before we...
What is a crime family? Why does your family do crime?
Maybe don't say that too loud.
Let's, if we're gonna have this
Say what?
conversation, Mara, if you want to know, I'll tell you when we get out of the city. I don't want everyone knowing my business. They already know I'm like a kind of crappy merchant. And they done so
But you're a
much for me already.
businessman.
Yes, I am a
That's your
businessman
business.
here. Yes. Here. And I'm a very respectable, quote-unquote, respectable businessman. They gave me a house, after all. But, if you want to know more, I can tell you when we're outside of town. I don't need anybody knowing my history. That's the wonderful thing about Rivermere. Nobody asked, and I'm very grateful for that. But before,
Can't mention it again.
he like just nods at Zahn, and is like, before we leave, we know for a fact that they have not been here, but there could be something that the church knows. We might want to go check there, since it's right there. He like motions to where the church is, right near the bridge.
It is a cute little chapel. It is very peaceful. There's flowers growing in the garden. It is a very nice place.
So, I will do my duty of standing outside of the church while you do-gooders with your very good relationships with the walking gods do your business, eh? And he will put on his actual pendant of fucking names. The one that he takes care of, he'll put on the little pendant of Nifun around his neck, clasp it, and make it sure it's shown. And as he's walking, he'll like pause outside the church and just lean against the outside and strike up a cigarette.
Okay.
Make her way
Who's
inside.
going inside the church?
Zodders!
Zahn
Nema
and...
is also.
Okay. Zahn and Nema, you head inside. It is a quaint little chapel with a simple altar to Sindron up in the front. And maybe about 12 small pews, each that can hold about 2-3 people. It is not huge like the one in Snowshorn at all. It is actually quite quaint. Zahn, do you think you've ever been in one this small before?
Most likely, yeah, 'cause she gets around.
Okay.
Does her do-gooder antics wherever she is needed.
Yes, the do-gooder. Okay, how about you, Nema? Would you say you've been in a chapel this small or smaller?
Probably ones that are smaller.
Okay.
She does
Yeah,
wander
there's-
quite a bit.
Yeah, you do wander quite a bit, and there are a lot of chapels that are actually smaller than this, even some that go to the level of being shrine size. Very tiny, just like a little roadside shrine sort of thing. And this one does look like, given some of the decor, Sindron does frequently visit this one, which is unusual to visit a small chapel so frequently, but to each their own, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Elven woman does walk out and stop and looks at you. Oh, wasn't expecting anybody from any outsiders. What can I do for you? Welcome.
I am John Blackbrook. Zahn Blackbrook, and this is Nema.
Pleasure to meet you.
I'm one
What
of
can I get for you?
devout of Syndrome, and I was hoping I could answer any questions I had about sightings in the area.
Sightings of what, my friend?
Well, we're attempting to track down an elven individual with, I guess the distinct feature would be golden eyes. It's odd, yes, but
Are you aware that we elves do not have gold eyes?
yeah. It was quite a...
Are you
Shock as
looking for the king or his hand at all? Because they generally don't come out this way.
No, not the king. We're just looking for any individual that with that sort of description.
I have not seen anybody stop in here matching that description. I am quite busy quite frequently within the chapel. I don't ever really get a chance to go out and explore the wider world.
I see. It is
I
quite
am
all right
the
then.
only one here, after all. Unless Sindron stops by, of course.
Yes, I do believe I'd heard that he does stop by every once in a while.
He does. It's one of his favorite quiet chapels to come to.
I can see why he likes it.
Mm-hmm. I do enjoy living here. It's much better than the bustle of Elden Tree. Or Elder Tree, pardon me. Can't get my own lore right. Aha.
Never been, but I suppose I could understand.
Very busy place. I do recommend you visit once, but I don't recommend living there.
Well, I hope to visit at some point.
Well, I have not seen an individual that looks like this, and I believe you me if I did. The first person I would be contacting would be Sindron, because that would not be an elf at all.
Understood. There's still much I don't know.
You do see this individual, I would keep a wide berth. Until you know if they're one of the friendly ones. If you know what I'm
Understood.
talking about.
I have an inkling.
Wonderful.
She's a
Well.
racist.
No, she's not a racist. She understands dragons can be dangerous.
No, she's racist.
It's not Elder Scrolls. Chill.
Nah, she's racist.
Sounds like somebody's projecting.
I knew no.
Nuh-uh.
No!
Is there anything I
I
can
hate
help you with?
all. Look, these
I
hands are
believe-
equal opportunity. Okay.
I believe that will be all for now, but thank you for your time.
Of course, no problem. And she does look to you, Nema. Anything I can help you with, my friend?
Nema had been looking around the chapel like, I don't think anyone's worships my god here.
There is like small little tables to the other gods there, because in small towns they don't have the finances to build chapels or temples to individual temples to every single god, or a large all-inclusive all-in-one. So there are small tables with like the sigils of each god along the sides of the temple, but this is mainly a Sindron temple.
Mm.
Yeah, Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide, father of
Mr.
mortals.
305.
Yes, you figured it out. Sindron is actually Pitbull.
Yo!
No!
Oh my god.
So based, honestly.
Dale.
They bring out the church music and it's Pitbull's.
Mr. Worldwide
Bring it
305.
back.
I know you want me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You figured out the entire plot to the mini campaign is that Sindron is actually Pitbull.
Fireball!
Fucking song.
My god.
So what can I help? What can I help you with?
I was mostly here
Oh.
for the same reason as her. I wasn't expecting the church to be run by one person.
Small town life. Well, at least we have a chapel. Timberview doesn't even have one. Sucks to be Timberview.
Can't have shit in Timberview.
Damn shit. Sucks.
Damn, Timberview's just Detroit. That's crazy.
Faithless freaks.
I haven't figured it out.
Yeah, but Ohio isn't real.
That's where my heart is.
Detroit's in Michigan. What are you talking about?
Yeah, wait, hang on.
Michigan's not real.
Hold on a second.
wait.
If Timberview is Detroit, then that means fucking Snowshorn is Cleveland.
Oh god, no wonder Alien hates it.
Makes so much sense now, man.
Snowshorn's Cleveland, Bayhurst is Columbus. There's nothing's in fucking Columbus. In this episode
Man.
of Mist of Nightmares, people know where I went to school.
Ha ha ha.
But Ohio isn't
Already
real.
stolen your identity. Congratulations.
I already have your credit card.
I will put it to better use than you ever
Locked
did.
in. Locked in. I'm gonna buy so many things with this. Okay.
After paying her respects to the gods, she will probably go to rejoin the others.
Okay. You rejoin the others and
So, anything of fruit? And it's like, as he's finishing whatever he was doing, he puts his little journal back. As he has the cigarette, like, half burnt in the corner of his mouth.
Alas, not much was seen, fortunately.
Huh. Well, I mean, that's a good thing. That reinforces the fact that nothing weird is here. They didn't mention anything about any, like, weird sigils or missing sigils at all.
No, no such things. Seems most things have been in order around here.
yeah, from your observations, there was nothing missing or anything like that at this chapel. Makes you wonder what the heck you're talking about, especially since she said Timberview has no chapels.
Seems to be deep in thought.
Something on your mind?
Something she said. Something about Timberview having no such chapels.
Oh, no, it doesn't. It's predominantly a working town, and people pass through there all the time, but very, very small. Kind of like Bayhurst, in a way. Just,
Makes
you know,
sense.
warmer, and the main production being lumber, considering that's... Yeah, it kind of changed since they kind of popped up and Rivermere stopped doing that. So it switched over to Timberview. But other than that, if that's all that was really there, then I suppose Rivermere's good.
Seems to be the case.
Well, if that's the case, then I suppose our investigation is going to Timberview now. If you will follow me, I will lead you to the trail that that good old Jeremy spoke of.
Understood.
Alright,
Lead the
every
way.
time you say Jeremy, I can't help but think of fucking Jeremy Bearimy from The Good Place.
Okay. You head off down the path into the forest. It is quite scenic. You can hear the brook babbling next to you. In fact, I got a playlist for that.
Hell yeah.
Courtesy of, I totally know the name.
Tabletop
The people
Audio.
were not sponsored by.
Courtesy of
The
Tabletop
people weren't-
Audio.
We're not
Sponsored.
sponsored.
Not sponsored.
You head out and you can hear the small river just... It's like a babbling creek. You can hear it running and hitting the rocks down the river. You can hear insects and birds in the trees. It is quite peaceful, and the rest of you now know why people go on this walk. You come across the first footbridge, and let's see. What could you guys roll for this? Roll me instinct rolls, please.
Okay.
Okay, I've been wondering this. Why is my instinct like bubbling?
That's your main.
I don't know.
That's your main like.
Oh,
skill.
is it because it's my casting?
Yes, it's what your spell casting thing is, and it's also your main like attribute.
Yo, let's go!
No!
I'm just goaded with the
Let's
spouse.
see.
Sauce.
We do have a critical,
So
which is
many of us got
great.
fear.
Good job, Mara.
Swouse.
And 3 fears.
Wow.
Thank you. Nom 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 nom.
Jesus.
Guys, you gotta stop
Um,
this. What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
She's gonna be back to. She's almost back to full already. What are
I'm
you
so
doing?
full, man. Oh, I couldn't eat another bite, or could
Please
I?
don't say it like that.
I'm so full.
Or could I
Stop!
could need another bite, or could I?
Get off of Deviantart!
This place is a nightmare. A list of nightmares.
I hate it here. I want to go home.
Too bad. Okay. You do. Let's start with lowest to highest, I think. Zahn, I think you are indeed the lowest. Yes, you are.
Swag.
Well, you are taken in by the beauty of this place and just heavily distracted by it. It is gorgeous here. You do notice, like, maybe a broken branch or two as you get past the connecting creek. But it could be wildlife. You're not entirely sure. Like, you don't normally go out in the wilds like this. You do travel, but it's generally from one chapel to another and blah, 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 blah. You know?
Mm-hmm.
My favorite way to
But you do notice some broken branches, if you wish to point that out to anybody. I would say, Malcolm, you notice about the same thing as you're tripping over raised plank on the footbridge.
Oh, look at that! Ah, shit!
Ilian, you do also notice the broken branches, and just as you're about to go over and inspect them, Misha rubs up against you.
Meow.
She's very
Meow.
helpful.
She is the most helpful kitty. And anybody who says otherwise is wrong. As for... You do manage to get around and start inspecting it. Nema, you don't notice the broken branches, but you step out ahead and start walking down the path. And, like, you can tell that it has very recently rained here. And usually with rain, it washes away old footsteps. So, and it's been about 4 days since the day of rest. So things would have worn down by now. But you do see a couple, about 3 sets of extra footprints. And as for you, Mara, you not only notice the broken branches and the footprints, but you also notice that one side of the plank that Malcolm has tripped on is depressed in, almost like it bore a little too much weight, and that's what caused it to raise up. And it is on the same side as the broken branches. And it is roughly like the footprints in the mud kind of line up with the depression in the wood plank. So you can piece together like a series of events. This is not accidental breaking from wildlife because it follows the path down. So these people, whoever they are, did not follow the bridge all the way down here. They didn't follow it all the way down and loop back around. Instead, what they likely did was they cut off the path before the end of the creek and connected back on to the path. So they knew about this path first off, and they were 100% trying to avoid being spotted in Rivermere.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you saw.
Coming this way, I think, avoiding town.
I did see the broken branches. What else did you see?
Well, there's, it's definitely people. You can see if you look at the board here on the bridge. It matches up. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's people coming through here, and I don't think that it's your average day of rest walker.
And he'll look to what Mara's pointing out. I'm assuming he'll probably see that.
Yeah, as soon as Mara starts pointing out the series of events, the broken branches from coming out of the forest in through that brush there and stepping onto the bridge and stepping, like tripping and stepping a little too hard on that plank, causing it to raise up, where you tripped on the raised portion, and they immediately turn, and you can see standing behind the plank, the muddy footprints where Nema is lines up almost exactly with the depressed part of the plank.
Huh. Well, that definitely that answers our questions of what route they take, because not during the night, at least not early in the day, no one would have taken this, except for maybe Jeremy, but I don't think he's involved. Even then, this does pretty much line up with what we're looking for. Now we just gotta follow the path and probably look for some footprints, I'd imagine. Elian, you said you're a good tracker, right?
Usually.
Do you think that you and Misha could lead the way to follow the trail better than what we could do?
Give it a shot. What would I roll to track him?
Let's see. Probably instinct, perceive, sense, and navigate.
And as he's doing that, Malcolm will pat him on the back. Like, if it helps with anything, you are better than what I've seen compared to most trackers I've ever encountered, which mostly the city. So I'd say that you're pretty damn good at what you can do. And he will do a rally on the party. which I believe is supposed to give them an additional d6. And he's like, as he's talking, he's like thinking about this. It's like, I think about it. I don't think there's really anybody else aside from maybe the king himself that could do this. So I have some full confidence that we'll be able to get down to the bottom of this. No problem or no sweat whatsoever. And once per session, as it goes, describe how you rally the party and give yourself and each of your allies a rally die, which at level 1, your rally die is a d6. PC can spend their rally die to roll it, adding to the result their action roll, reaction roll, damage roll, or to clear a number of stress equal to the result. At the end of each session, clear all unspent rally dice, and then at level 5, which I'm not at, it turns into a d8. So basically, I'm giving you Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, and you're not level 5 yet, so it's not d8.
No.
Okay.
And unlike normal Bardic Inspiration, you can use this whenever you want in the session.
Okay. I'm gonna use that now. Was it just a...
It's a d6.
What was it? Okay. That's not 1d6, that's 12. I don't need to do that.
Ooh,
Thanks, Alien.
I'm full.
God damn it. No.
That I couldn't quite fully make that out, but it sounded upset.
I don't suppose
it
Misha
should.
gets to roll for that.
Misha, I think, would also get a rally die, considering she's technically technically a character.
Does she?
I believe so.
I'm asking Soul.
I do believe so, I think.
Okay, because she doesn't have any stats or anything. Although I think...
If she doesn't have stats, I don't see how it'd be useful.
I don't know. I mean, she could make the instinct roll just with a d6. She just wouldn't get my bonuses to it.
It says here a PC, so she does not. That's my fault.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, what do I got with my cringe, boss?
With your cringe,
Yeah.
the power of cringe compels you.
Oh, wait a minute.
Let's see.
I could do something.
I'm gonna add one of my prayer dice to that.
Okay.
One of my 3 dice to make that a 16.
Whoa.
Oh. Oh.
If all else
So,
fails, I keep forgetting
it
to
is
take my
now-
nature's tongue out of the vault so I can talk to trees, apparently.
It is now a 16, but with fear.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing you notice is they do follow the feet do continue on with this little path down to the main cobbled road that leads to Timberview. And judging from what was said in town is nobody matching description of what you're looking for is there. So your best bet is to continue on to Timberview. And
Understood.
continue your investigation there. But you are on the right path, even though you can't see like the footprints. With a 16, you can see like a little bit of mud trail off in the direction of Timberview. They had
Okay.
mud stick to their boots.
Okay. Ilian, I guess, follows the tracks back to the main road, and then like looks up off down the road towards Timberview and gestures with a hand. Seems I went that way.
Very well.
And I will say, as you walk toward Timberview, You don't see any deviation off the road. Like any footprints heading off the road. They seem to be sticking to the road itself, so it is highly likely they did pass through Timberview itself.
Alright. Ilian is just focused on the path the whole time, watching watching for any deviations, and he'll do that the whole way.
Yeah, you don't really see that. And when you do get to town, you could start asking around.
So, quick question, just related to the game itself. On our abilities, there's some abilities and spells, they have a recall cost. Is that related to our hope? Like how much hope we have to spend to recall the ability we're using?
Let me look that up. This is the first time we've had to run across it. Does it have, like, a stress marker in the corner?
Is that like little lightning bolt symbol?
Yes.
Yes.
Let me look at that, because I think sometimes it does cost stress to recall things.
Oh, interesting.
I'm gonna try and find the thing on recalling spells. Give me a hot minute. So go ahead and roleplay amongst yourself while I look this up.
Malcolm, as they're walking, Malcolm will look towards Mara, remembering what he said in the town. So you said you don't know what a crime family is?
I mean, I assume it's a family that does crimes, but I'm not sure why that's a thing.
Well, my dear Mara, a crime family is pretty much as you stated, a family that is very deeply into the wonderful profession of criminal activities. And typically, that usually means that they are very deeply rooted within the area in which they do their crime. There's a good reason to fear them or to work for them because they are reputable in one way or another. It's a little bit different from a gang, so to speak, or just typical run-of-the-mill criminals.
Okay, found it.
Okay.
Recall costs. The number and the lightning bolt in the top right of the card shows the recall costs. This doesn't affect you at character creation, but once you reach level 5, you have more cards than space in your loadout. You'll have more. You set 5 cards, see loadout and vault section, blah, blah, blah. You can normally only move an inactive card from your vault to your loadout during downtime, but you can mark a number of stress equal to the card's recall cost to swap immediately. So the lightning bolt and the number is your recall.
I see.
So it will, when you're not resting, it will cost you stress to recall something.
Okay. I'm assuming that based on the card that is used, like, is the amount of cards in our loadout based on our level, or is it maxed out at 5?
I think it's based upon your level, but if you at any level that you want to recall something, it will cost stress.
And
if you're not resting,
I'm assuming that the this is if we've already used it once, because I don't remember exactly, but we can only use our things once, and then that's when the recall thing would take effect. If we want to use it more than once.
I believe so.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
So if you want to recall that, you will have to spend a stress.
All right, cool. Just
and
wanted to make
each
sure.
card, it varies. Some cards have 0 stress. Some cards have 3 stress. It depends upon the strength of the card that you're recalling.
Right, and that's after the first use of the card.
I believe so.
Okay, cool. I was confused about that, because I was like, what the hell does this mean? I might have skipped over it.
It's possible.
All right.
I mean, I had to look it up, so.
Cool.
You're supposed to know it. You're supposed to know everything, Soul. You should be ashamed.
Not. Fuck you.
Oh shit.
You know I have no shame. Look at the things I've done to you guys in the Elder Scrolls campaigns.
As he's like putting out the cigarette that he's had for a while now, he'll toss it and he'll look back to Mara. Essentially, that's really all it is. It's just organized crime at a very intense level, so to speak. You know how like how Zahn here, and he like just gently shakes Zahn, is part of that, you know, justice group that she told about, worshipping Syndron and whatnot.
Justice League.
Are you part of a Justice League, Zahn?
It's the Order of the Dove.
She's Batman.
Order.
I mean, basically.
Dove woman. Got it. So, take that, organized do-gooders, trying to do good in the good doers and whatnot, basically stamping out evil wherever they go, or whatever you people preach. Crime family is...
Would you say fighting evil by moonlight?
I'm... For some reason, my nose is bleeding. That's odd. Anyway.
Your misconception
So
of my...
basically, you did a bunch of crimes with your family, but now you don't do that?
It's a bit more complicated than that, but if you want to go off a very basic summary, sure. What were you gonna say?
Basically, they're parasites that thrive off the misery of others for their own gain.
Points us on correct, 100%.
Would you like to elaborate, or is this a no elaboration topic?
We take advantage of, or rather, they, because I'm no longer part of them for very good reasons. They take advantage of the good health and well-being of certain individuals, either by manipulation tactics or by force, and basically try to push something in a direction that is either persuasive or, well, forced.
Oh, so you intimidate people.
Sometimes we don't. Sometimes they're actually in leagues with us. As I said, it gets very complicated the deeper you try to look into it.
Okay.
Glad we could air that out. Good stuff.
Yeah, you're alright.
Well, I appreciate that. There's a reason I did leave after all.
For next time, maybe start with explaining what parts you wanted elaborated on.
Me? But are you talking to me or to him?
Yes.
Oh, well, I was trying to gauge if it was a topic he wanted to stop talking about.
It's fine, it just helps the conversation.
Yeah.
All right. You walk into Timberview. This town is indeed a lot quieter than Rivermere. There are a few people, but you can hear the sounds of tree chopping in the distance. Then, after like about 5 minutes, you do hear a crash and a splash. You look up into the lake itself. You do see a log bobbing in the water, and then you could see a guy climbing out across the log and pushing off to push it toward here. It is a quieter town, but there is also an inn there.
And in perspective to both Bayhearth and Rivermere, how big is Timberview? Like, what are we looking at here?
Halfway between Bayhearth and Rivermere, so maybe a couple hundred people at most in this town, but only during working hours. Most people do travel for work here.
Okay. Yeah, this would be another town that Malcolm would act as a merchant towards, rather than a con man.
Yeah. Yeah, and you are known, especially at the Black Pine Inn.
Yes, I would say so. Takes in a deep breath. Well, it's definitely different. More of a freshwater smell and a saltwater smell, but this good old lake over here goes down south to another part of the ocean, so it's not terribly different, but much more quiet, much more cozy than good old Rivermere. We'll definitely figure something out for sure.
Understood.
Come again?
She said it's very warm here. I'm assuming it's not actually all that warm given the climate.
No,
But
the northern
compared to
half
where
of
she's
Ceron
from-
is not warm at all.
So she's saying this in like 50-degree weather.
It's actually, right now, given the time of year, it's the equivalent of about 42.
Okay, well there you go. She's saying this in about 42-degree weather. It's pretty warm here.
Yeah, you're used to sub-zero.
Polar bear.
I'm assuming that it's only normal temperature for you until when you see icicles. Is that about right?
Pretty much, yeah. It's really weird not seeing snow on the ground.
Well, the longer you
That's
spend here,
been
the
an
more you'll get used to it.
I miss the snow. Nice.
And which we find out Nema is actually Canadian.
Teh.
Damn, this is shorts weather, 4 feet of snow.
I knew it.
Well, there's no time like the present, so let us continue on.
Oh, yeah. My bad. Sorry.
Oh,
The inn here is called the Black Pine Inn. And it, like any lumber-centric town, it also very much has like one of those, you know, what would be considered a chainsaw carved bear, except this is hand carved.
right.
There's a hand carved bear out in front of the inn.
Good
Quaint.
old, fuck, what did I name him again? He's like thinking back because he hasn't been in Timberview in a while. Burley, that's what it was.
Merly the bear.
And he'll reach up and like gently rub the sculpture's snout before he walks in.
For good luck.
Ah,
Charming.
Are you going inside?
He is. I don't know about the rest of the party.
Hassan will follow.
Head inside, and you see behind the counter a heavy-set human man with a thick short red beard and a little bit balding on the top. A big, cheerful smile. Ah, Malcolm, are you here to cause problems again?
Who is this individual?
This is Mayor Darvin Tess.
Darwin.
Darvin.
Not the typical type of shenanigans and tomfoolery I like to give in to Mr. Tess. I assure you, everything is on the up and up. I swear. And he like makes a symbol of fucking Christ, Niffin.
he makes a symbol of fucking
Christ? Whoa!
Whoa! Jesus doesn't even exist in this world. What the hell?
An exclamation taken out as a joke on my behalf, as usual. Chat, I'm autistic and I can't remember names for the life of me. So yes, he
Describe?
he'll proceed to make the symbol of Nifun and then gently finish it with tapping his chest to where the actual pendant he's wearing is resting, giving him a nod, and then he'll go up to like shake his hand as he usually does.
He'll shake your hand.
I want to shake your hand.
Back in town to sell things, or you just Trying to show off for your new friends here.
Quite the opposite, actually, Darvin. We're actually trying to do a bit of an investigation. Got a job, you see, so to speak. Can't say too much about it, but we're looking for some information if you have it.
What kind of information do you need?
He will look between the party members and then just nod to both Ilian and Zahn since they get straight to the point.
And he looks to you too.
Well, you see, we're wondering if you have seen anything out of the ordinary lately, other than us, I suppose.
Or out of the ordinary how? We had a tree split in the water this morning. This isn't D&D. This is Daggerheart, you uncultured swine.
So true.
I'm so sorry. Just take me out back. I'll leave. I'll show myself out.
Load shotgun.
5 minutes, chat.
It's a Nerf shotgun.
We'll
I'm
be
sorry,
back.
Yeller.
I want to be summarily executed with a Nerf shotgun.
we'll be back after these messages, folks.
Welcome back, Daggerheart. Fucking Marie died.
Marie had to go home.
Permanently. No.
The
What a
DM
shame.
spent 5 fear to kill her in person.
Wait a
She had to
minute.
go to her. She had to go home 6 feet under.
Revivify this.
Bitch.
Whoa, whoa,
Whoa,
whoa, whoa!
Oh boy, yeah, this cat, disrespect the dead. Come on now, what you going on over here?
Enough with the O's!
Come on,
Forget about
get
it.
over here.
So anyway, back to the game.
We're looking for 3 individuals who may have come through here. Dressed in black. One with golden eyes. An elf, specifically.
I didn't see no golden eyes, but there were people who passed through about before dawn this morning. Didn't even stop through. I was in here cleaning up, getting prepped to open the place, and looked out the window, and he motions toward the windows and draws a finger of like right down the center of the town. And stopped to talk to anybody. They weren't saying much. They just walked straight through town.
Passing through, following the east road.
I believe so. Maybe they were heading to Snowshorn. Why are you looking for these people? They break any laws?
Not yet.
Part of the job we can't talk about, unfortunately, Darvin.
Ah. Who's this job for anyway? You're not doing anything nefarious, are you?
Haven't done that for 5 years.
Quite
Well,
the opposite.
Gotta ask. You never know. Maybe you got desperate. A lot of people do things when they're desperate. That's why I never faulted you for your past, is because you did things you weren't proud of. You're trying to make your life better. I'm not gonna hold it against you.
Yeah, that's why I don't take that kind of work anymore, but I assure you this is on the opposite end, if that gives you a hint, without saying too much.
Alright, if you're doing something on the up and up, then yeah, they walk straight through town. I assume they're going to Snowshorn or down to Fort Frungal.
You spoke to no one? You haven't noticed anything odd since?
Nope. Early this morning. I walked straight through. They didn't speak to anybody, didn't come in here for a hot meal or anything. Trust me, I make these things my business. I'm not only the innkeeper, I'm the mayor of the town.
Understood.
The individuals that were dressed in black, were they wearing black robes or were they wearing something else? Did they, by chance, have masks on?
They didn't have masks on, but they did have hoods drawn. And they looked like they were wearing cloaks. What they were wearing underneath, I'm unsure of.
And were these plain cloaks, or were they, did they have any, like...
They're
on-
black. Black plain cloaks. I mean, it's not entirely unusual to have people just pass through town heading to either Rivermere or to Snowshorn, but this is the first time since summer months. So, usually people don't walk this late in the year. Like that.
I would wager both my horns that that's who we're looking for.
I would, though.
That's a steep wager. Last time I saw Fawn wager his horns, well... Go check out the bakery in town.
I regret to inform you, Malcolm, that you do not have horns.
Oh, I wasn't talking about mine. Just whoever.
No, that was this gentleman here. I'm telling him there's a hornless fawn in town who decided to bet his horns. Told him it was a bad idea.
Poor fella.
Did it anyway.
Thought they were antlers.
Same thing. Depends on your subculture, really.
I suppose so.
I mean, he called them antlers, but... I tell you, this guy's not too smart either. He was thoroughly convinced they'd grow back.
No. They don't.
Don't be such a baby. Say grow back.
He knocks his knuckles on his forehead. Human, and even I know that.
If only they grew.
That would be quite interesting.
I might have more than this. Well, thank you for the information.
No problem. You stop on through next time, I'll give you first drink on the house. Except you, Malcolm. You have a tab.
Not again.
He face palmed. I swear I paid it. What do you mean I have a tab?
You came in here a few weeks ago, had some drinks.
He's like trying to recall desperately.
You stumbled out of this place very drunk. I tried to stop you to walk into Rivermere while drunk, but you did anyway. You're a brave soul, given the stories about the forest.
He's like looking down in fucking dread. He's like, did I really do that?
I did spend a fear, I hope you noticed.
Yeah, I did.
That's Lawrence.
I might have probably saw someone snowshoeing. I recognized a drink that heavily.
Cat
blackout.
pulled on my headset and unplugged it.
Amazing.
Thank you, Hermes. Hermes.
That's Hermes spending a fear token.
Oh no. Who gave him
his own personal set of fear tokens?
He as he looks
They're
down
always
and thought,
full.
he looks down and thought at like trying to recall this. He's like, I might have been I might have saw someone at snowshoe and I recognized that I don't normally drink till blackout drunk. God's above.
I think you did. You mumbled something strange. About not that fucker again.
Oh, yeah, that does sound like something I'd know. Fuck. How much do I owe you?
Handful.
He will reach into his pouch and pull out a handful of gold.
Takes it, puts it away. Your tab is clear.
Son looks a little proud.
Thank Igden.
Sometimes you do need the god of protection.
Don't I know it? Don't I know it? Thankfully, I have found a lovely individual here who just so happens to worship the wonderful god of protection himself, and he'll gently pat the horse part torso of Nema.
Right on the back.
Yeah.
Now the question is, in a centaur, are the lungs in the human chest, in the horse chest, or all the way through?
My god.
Oh god.
Oh, just imagine the intestines. Those are long as shit.
My vote is 2 sets. That's my vote.
I
I
think
just
they're
think
the
twice.
horse.
I still say that fucking centaurs are insects because they have 6 limbs.
Well, see, here's the thing, right? It's centaurs, right? Neither, if you had just one or the other, you wouldn't have enough capacity to support both the human and the horse part. So you gotta have both sets.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're putting way too much thought into it.
I am. That's
Look.
the flavor of autism I have.
Yeah, this is also the person who says hot dogs are tacos.
Which is also a sandwich.
What? Hang on, hold on. I didn't say that.
The tacos technically
No,
are a sandwich.
I say that because
Oh, okay.
carbohydrates, meat, toppings.
Wait,
It's
fuck,
a
hang
taco.
on.
And it's also
No.
a sandwich.
No, it's a hoagie.
Exactly, it's a hoagie.
No.
It's a sub.
Which is
not
also a
taco.
sandwich.
No. See, a hoagie it's fuck. What's the word? It's special because it's joined on one side, but it's sideways instead of like on the bottom, like a hot dog. So a hot dog is
There's
a
like
hoagie,
a whole
or
there's a
alternatively,
whole
hoagie is
post
a
on
hot
this
dog.
to piss people off.
But
So-
I'm
Dakota's
from
fucking
Pennsylvania,
testing me.
so
let me.
you know, hoagies win over hot dogs any day. So a hot dog is a hoagie,
So hold on.
legally speaking.
Which is a sandwich.
Hold on. So what you're saying is,
well,
is
yes,
that
the species of sandwich.
a hot dog is a taco, a taco is a sandwich, but it's also actually a hoagie.
They are members of the same family, which is sandwich. You cannot deny this.
So I think I personally I think taco is more important about it's more important what's
I have a
inside the
handy
taco.
little diagram for
Right,
you. I
for,
have
like,
a
the
handy
stuff that's-
diagram.
Well, see, there's more to tacos. There's a whole cultural legacy there. You know, it's you can't just
Oh, yeah.
you can't just say carbohydrate. You know, so however, hoagie. I
Stop
don't
trying
need
to
to
woke
justify
up-
hoagie. So
Stop trying to wokeify my
We're gonna
Wait.
kill
No, it's-
everybody here. We're gonna lose our
I don't-
viewers.
Anyway,
So-
back to the game.
Yeah.
all I'm saying is I'm right, and you goddamn know it.
I reject your reality and substitute my own.
Anyways,
So as we're standing here idle for like the last 5 minutes,
you all just blank out as like your controllers start debating sandwiches.
It's an important conversation, okay?
Malcolm looks towards the mayor, good old Darvin. It's that, I guess, final question. Out of curiosity, aside from the strange individuals that clearly have made their way through town in a very strange time of year, acting very strangely as strangers, has there been anything like aside from those different from the typical townsfolk? Anyone acting different or going off in the middle of the night for some reason, or perhaps a new hire by chance all of a sudden just started acting weird and doing weird things as soon as you hire them?
Well, I wouldn't say a new hire. He has a grave look on his face.
An old hire?
No, my son.
No.
He's been acting odd lately.
Alien stiffens.
Would I know about his son?
Yeah, you have met his son. He's teenager, so he's like about 18 years old. His name is Jacob. He's been acting strange lately. Hasn't been coming home until very late. Goes out about midday. In fact, just left about an hour ago. Says he's going to Rivermere to hang out with friends, but he shakes his head. Not entirely sure. I think he's going out in the forest to smoke skyweed.
Oh.
Malcolm.
And
looking
as a
down.
little bit of cultural relevance for you guys, skyweed is an extremely potent drug that is smuggled from the island of God's Landing. If you do happen to
Is
head
that
out
common
into the
knowledge?
forest, yeah, skyweed is common knowledge. It's pretty illegal across Senduria.
So, like, even Mara would know about that.
The island of what? God's what?
God's Landing.
God's Landing. Thank you.
And there is a whole, like, bit about God's Landing itself.
Okay.
There's several different products, both legal and illegal, that come from there. That are extreme high quality.
Okay. Continue.
If you do happen to go out into the forest, and you find my son, please bring him back. I need to have a serious talk with him.
Very well.
He can't keep doing this. He can't keep self-destructing just because his mother died.
Ah. So that's why he's acting strange. My condolences.
I thank you.
Ilian stiffens further and even takes a step back.
She is safe with Drun now.
Oh.
Alright, I was gonna give you guys brain rot. Here you go.
No, thank you. I have enough of it.
Well, if we do happen to find Jacob, we will do our best to persuade him to come back home. Or
I
rather,
thank you.
talk to you at the very least.
Thank you. I do appreciate it. I wish you luck on your investigation.
And
he does draw his fingers over his lips and twists it like he's doing a button because zippers don't exist in this world.
Damn.
That means if you got pants on and you really need to pee, you gotta do a lot of fucking buttons first. Or a drawstring.
Joke's on you, I don't wear pants!
Shit.
Sleight of hand check.
Just rip the buttons off.
Roll for pee your pants.
it's a fucking one gif of the guy like ripping his pants off.
Tearaway pants. Let's go.
Yes, this whole world is full of Velcro and tearaway pants.
Fucking horse jorts.
Jorts too, yes, you gotta have the jorts.
Yeah, his jants, his shorts, and his japris.
I hate you.
Me and my best friend had this thing for like years where we would find random images of anything made out of jean material and send it to each other.
Oh, I used to do that with my friends all the time too.
Jandals.
Oh, back
We have a
when
couch.
like Tumblr was popular, that there was just nonstop like Jort jokes.
Mm-hmm. Anyways. Where do you go now? You got some information.
Well, after leaving, I'm assuming we're all gonna step out of the inn. Malcolm will turn to the group. Well, we have an idea of where they headed, following the same road, but I'm not quite sure where that would lead us, except the deepest pits of the forest. And once again, he'll look at Ilian. Any thoughts?
Ilian, like, stares into space for a minute, which is not usual for him. And then he comes back to when Misha licks his hand, and he gives a shake of his head. Nowhere to go but the forest, I suppose.
Well, I suppose we'll definitely find some more tracks leading there. If everything... Well, not saying it's not true, because that man is probably one of the most trustworthy people in the entirety of this damn continent. But, yeah, it makes sense that... I don't... Are you alright? You looked a little off there.
It's not a casual discussion matter.
Ah! One of those. Gotcha. He does not press further. Lead the way, my tracker friend.
If we're going to find them out in the woods, we best wait until nightfall, when they're likely to be there.
Yeah, sure. That's very wise when it's very dark and Goddess of Nightmares is out there in the middle of the dark. He's like pulling at his collar nervously.
No.
Oh.
Or if this fears you, we continue east and check the other towns, although I believe we will come to the same conclusion.
He will look back towards the road that leads to Rivermere. And then look back to the Inn of Timberview. No time like the present. Gotta get over the fears somehow. I don't really think there is much of a path forward, because aside from possibly looking into an intrusion in the towns themselves, we don't really have much else to go off of. The only assumption we can really do is think that these fellas are going to snowshoeing, which I doubt they are. I mean, by all the hells, the damn king is there, and there might be even a god there. I don't think that that's stupid.
Well, I've made a circle and got nothing. I might be able to consult the wild. Might. I haven't done it in some time.
I mean, hey, it's better than nothing.
I will try, but I will not promise anything.
Well, if you do get some information and it leads to nowhere, we can try to look in the forest and hopefully not get lost. But if we don't find anything, I think this is a decent enough information to report back to the king anyhow. So...
If you get lost with me at your side, shoot me between the eyes, because there's something wrong with me. We should rest, at least for a little while. And I admit I'm not in a sound mind.
I mean, we could go back to the inn and take the night there. It is nice, comfortable.
If the majority agrees.
Looks back toward the group.
I don't see why we shouldn't stay at the inn.
Well, that's another way.
I prefer staying at inns.
Very well.
The Black Pine is definitely one of the better ones, that's for sure.
I suggest, if we are going into the woods, that we leave before dusk.
Makes sense to me. Doesn't draw too much attention.
As they go out in the night, they're likely to be out in the early hours of the morning, when everyone is asleep. If we leave early, we may catch them. Albeit with a considerable time to wait.
Any other thoughts on that?
The sound plan.
That's good to me.
So this is going to be a short rest or a long rest? because it is about noon right now.
Probably a short rest, I'd imagine. 'Cause it's not like a full day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Only like a
that
couple
is true.
hours.
I just like to ask to make sure, you know.
Oh no, it's a very
Wait
valid
until
question.
dusk.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
there it is.
Same.
Nice.
I'm not going to tell you what to do with your character. I'm only going to torture him just a little bit. I mean, what? Okay. So, on a short rest, I don't think you really have to do anything. You can prepare, but your guys are already full on hope. Your armor's fully repaired. You have no stress. Well, unless you did that recall on your spell, then you would have stress.
I don't think anyone casted a spell.
No,
No,
I'm allowed to.
You quote unquote casted a spell.
Oh no,
Yeah,
rally's a
you did
feature.
Spell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not part of my it's not part of my cards. It's just a feature the bard has. Kind of like I
Yeah,
said,
but
Bard's
did you
Inspiration.
recall it and take the stress?
Oh no, it's a once per session thing.
Oh, okay.
It's
All right.
can't recall it. So
Okay.
I guess while we're waiting, Malcolm is gonna go to one of the, I guess, the general store. There's got to be a general store here, right?
Yeah, there is a small general store here. Most people go to Rivermere for their major shopping.
But yeah, he'll go there to see if he can take a peek at their equipment.
Okay.
I'll quit, man.
One more, because I got one more gene object to send.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Jobject.
Yeah, jobject.
You have your... What the fuck?
Now we've seen all the gene objects.
Jandals, Junderwear, Jamp, Jouch, Jorset, Glasses, Jocks, Jable, Jalady
Jowl.
Jat, Jer, Jowl. And now we finally finish it with Juton.
I must set my drink upon the jable.
And eat it with your jork.
My chicken.
While I'm wearing my glasses.
You can't say that on TV.
Straight jork in it.
We're not.
Someone got the joke.
I was really wondering if anyone would notice what Slaughter was doing.
Straight,
Yeah,
straight Jordan
I've
with
been
my chicken and
distracting
Jeef.
my players.
Jadora.
A Jadora.
A Jilby.
The lady.
Oh man. Okay.
I had a friend who had had Jilby. No kidding.
I hate that.
Oh my god. Milady. He's just a neckbeard wearing all jean stuff, jean jacket, jean pants, jean underwear, jean Jadora, and
You could even say
It's like,
he's a Jack beard.
It's a Gene Trilby hat. So yeah, it's
a jack
Trilby.
beard.
He has a jeered.
Yeah, he has a jeer. Oh
Jack
my god.
Beard, sorry. Fuck.
A jeered
So
on his
what-
check.
What are you looking for?
I would
Hello,
say...
today on Mists of Nightmares, brain rot.
It's so bad.
In Mists
It's
of
so
Nightmares, we
bad.
do an investigation and get relatively nothing done.
I went to go to bed.
I think I'd probably be looking for, like... I don't know, since he's going in there, he doesn't want to wear his, like, normal clothes. He's looking for a bit more protection, so maybe better armor?
Okay. So, they kind of have a very small selection of armor because this is, after all, a small town.
Yeah.
What they do have, I'm trying to find it on here. Weapons, magic weapons, wheelchairs. That's pretty cool that they included that.
Weaponized wheelchairs
Um,
is really funny.
Yeah, it's
Put
like
some
they're gonna
spikes on the front.
gonna get you. Here we go. Armor tables. You do see a set of improved gambeson and improved leather armor. As far as like metal armors go, they don't have that here.
Okay.
Just easy stuff that can be made out of like cloth and leather.
Okay. So, what would the improved leather armor get me?
The improved leather armor changes your base thresholds to 9/20. And that's about it. It does improve your base thresholds.
Does it still only have 3 armor slots?
I believe it has 4. You'll have to check on the tabletop version. It should be under equipment.
Sure, I can do
You
that.
have to go into the compendium section.
Right, I gotta...
Yeah,
playing Daggerheart,
plutonium
duh.
doesn't exist on this tabletop.
Yeah, environment, journals, items, there we are.
Yeah.
It's still tier 1 or is it tier 2?
Would be tier 2 at this point.
Okay. Base score 4. Just comparing the two real quick.
Mm-hmm.
He will look towards the merchant. There's a little bit of fear in his face, but he's trying to wave it off with his typical smile as he approaches. I'm doing a bit of dangerous work on the up and up, mind you. And I was wondering if I could exchange what I currently have for that nice piece of leather armor over there, and a couple of gold as well to, you know, even out the sell price of my my gambeson.
And you realize you're talking to like just above a teenage girl.
Yes.
Let me get the owner. I'm like just watching the front. I'm
right.
still learning.
Right. Go ahead.
She closes her book, hops off her stool, and goes in the back. And after a minute or two, ducking through the doorway, you see a very large Fugus.
That's the...
With, like, black cap... They're the mushroom people. Black cap top. He's hulking, very large. These guys can range in size drastically. You met Leaf, who was really tiny, and a red cap Fugus. But this guy, big black eyes, no mouth as per usual, and like a blackish blue cap top. He leans down, looks you in the eyes, and you hear in your head, "What do you want to buy?"
Good to see you again, my friend. I was wondering why you weren't at the front. That improved, that really nice piece of leather armor. I'm going into some... And his face goes serious for a moment. I'm going into some dangerous territory, and I want to be a bit more prepared. I don't think my normal cloth, you know, thing here. He like pulls the gambeson out for him to see. It's like kind of tattered. It's not gonna do it, and I just want to make sure that I have a better chance of not kicking the bucket so quickly. So trade for this and a little bit of gold on top of that, and give me like a small discount because I'm giving you that. Would that be doable?
Let me see your gambeson.
Sure. One moment, and he'll unbutton his shirt, take the gambeson off, and then show him. And it's like there's like a couple of like marks in there, but it's relatively still okay. It's like not really used that much.
I will take a handful of gold off for this. I can repair it.
No doubt. So, how much do I owe you?
No, don't chill her. Oh my god, Grim. I just look up to the tabletop. Every time I look up to the tabletop in this game or in fucking Elder Rolls, there's something you say that is fucking weird, and I love it. Oh god, Marie. I got 2 of them now. Anyways.
Like, I've been brain dead since I started college, alright?
It will be 3 handfuls of gold.
3 handfuls doesn't sound too bad, but considering it is my first time actually shopping here instead of selling you stuff, you think you could give me just a bit of a discount? I have given you good stuff before. I would like to try and make a presence roll.
That is with the discount. It's normally 5 handfuls.
It's like, oh. Seeing that he is a really big fella, he is not gonna argue.
He's like has to bend down a little bit so his cap doesn't like scrape the roof. He is tall. He's about 8 feet tall. He's a big chunky boy.
Based on my like normal salesman repertoire and being able to analyze like when a good deal is a good deal, I'm pretty sure this is the lowest he'll go, and this is probably the best deal he'll probably get me.
Yeah, this is the best deal you'll get.
Very well. 3, you said?
3 handfuls.
Very well. And he'll pull out the gold, count it out real quick, and hand it to him. And we'll swap out the...
Thank you. And he
Okay.
puts the gold away and grabs the leather armor and passes it to you.
Thank you very much, and I don't think I ever caught your name. My large lumbering friend.
Because it's unpronounceable to your kind.
You just want me to call you Biggie?
Tall also works.
Biggie Tall it is.
Biggie Tall, oh my god.
Biggie Talls?
You could tell by this guy's accent, he is straight from Fumus. He is not an outsider to the native land of the Fugus people. He just moved here because he wants to make money. Anything else?
I don't think so. Do you have any potions available?
No, unfortunately. I've been trying to get merchants in Snowshorn to sell me some.
Well, if I ever come across some that I haven't used before, I will be sure to give them to you so you can add them to your inventory. Don't think we actually met. Malcolm Griswold at your service, and he'll put out a hand.
I've seen you around. He shakes your hand. You like to sell these bottles of coffee and call it tinctures of what? Awakening or whatever? Or warmth?
It's the second one, yes. It's a practice, considering that technically are potions for people who are farther north. They can't really have it. It's easy to brew it. It's in glass. It's a very useful product. You could technically sell them yourself if you wanted to.
I leave that to Darwin to sell the coffee.
Very well.
I do have a picture of what this guy looks like. He is very big. Oh, here we go. He looks like this, but imagine a blue cap. He's a big guy.
Big fella.
Big fella. Have fun with your little dangerous exploit. Just remember, you can't spore, so you will die pretty quickly.
He's like putting the armor on as he hears as like, right. I will definitely keep that in mind, Biggie Talls. Thank you.
I think you mean Jiggy Jaws.
I hate the way that sounds. I'm never saying that.
You base. Have a nice day.
You as well.
Goes back into the back.
It's like half putting it on. It's like, I can't put this on. Goes back towards the inn proper.
Mm-hmm. You literally bought the only improved leather armor. He's now sold out. That's how small his stock is.
Oh wow.
He doesn't have multiples of armor. He has a copy of those two armors.
Hey man, it's all good. He now has basic adventuring gear and uncommon gear. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he has basic stuff like rations. He has axes for like chopping wood and stuff like that. Like most of his stock involves like the business of tree cutting and some basic bandages and stuff that would heal basic injuries and on the job.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as like adventuring gear, he's pretty slim pickings. He has maybe a sword or two. He has a set of the improved cloth gambeson, and the regular, and the same for the leather armor.
I see.
He just doesn't expect adventurers to come through, so he's like, I'm not going to stock my shop with stuff that's not going to sell.
Walk back, figure out where the hell Zahn is.
On his back in the end, most likely.
Okay, I'll go back to you. Struggling with the improved leather armor, as he's like putting it on slowly. And he'll, as he finds you, walk up to you. Say, hey, could you help me put this on?
Oh, you got no armor, I see.
I just wanted to prepare for the worst. It's the most they had and most I could afford, probably.
That's fair. Never hurts to be prepared. She will walk up and like, begin to fasten it. Probably a little bit more rough than usual, because that's how straightforward she is.
Well,
Just like, oh,
it's
sorry.
tight there.
Delicate gestures are not really my strong suit, unfortunately.
Yeah, those definitely seem like the more straightforward type, yes. Do you think there's anything weird going on in that church based on what I heard in Snowshorn, or pretty run of the mill?
It's a difficult question to answer. It seemed more or less normal. No, but when you're in my line of work, you tend to be paranoid about a lot of things. So
Yeah. Guess we got that in common, sure.
the fact that I couldn't see anything wrong just always tends to set me on edge more than there was something actually wrong. It's hard to trust your own instincts at times, especially when it comes to cults that prefer subterfuge.
Well, was it only the woman in there? I do remember knowing that she was a woman. I've only been there once.
Single elven woman, yes, she ran the whole thing.
Sounds about right.
It wasn't that big of a chapel, so I can't imagine it's that difficult to take care of by oneself.
Well, not directly on the authority of any god. Even the king would probably frown upon you trying to act too inquisitive in a church. Well, I guess maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's just all tied together. Who knows?
She did mention that Syndron frequents the place, so perhaps maybe such a cult wouldn't be bold enough to have their dealings in a place where a god frequents.
I suppose. I mean, if he frequents that one, then probably he already had the meeting with whoever in there, talking about whatever sigil. Like I said, it might be tied to the whole nightmare god and whatnot. It's all so damn fishy. I don't get why it's happening now of all times.
We're trying to figure out, I suppose.
Right. You mentioned Order of the Dove, right? That's what your little sect is called, of Syndron?
Yep.
What's the symbology with the doves? Is there something specific about that?
Well, doves are birds you can find just about anywhere, and that's sort of what we strive to do, is lend a helping hand wherever we can. Hopefully I didn't ask much. Think it's a sign of purity, perhaps?
I don't know, it's just... Not judging you for your order and whatnot, it's kind of like a contradiction that doves are like pure and white and, you know, seen as like a thing of peace, and that you're wearing all black.
Well, we don't really have a particular uniform. Most of the other members don't dress as I do. Just the way I'm accustomed to. That, and it's easy enough to put the fear into ne'er-dwellers.
Well, black is a scary color, sure. I find it more endearing. It's, hi, Joelle. It, sure can put fear in people, but it can also be a comfort of sorts. I mean, people look to the Void Knights after that, after all. So, really well celebrated holiday. So, it's more of a good thing, I think.
Well, that's the dual meaning behind it, I suppose. Is what I strive to do. After all.
Right. Well, he'll, like, move his arms as you're, like, finishing with his armor. As you, like, realize...
Give it like a pat on the shoulder. Testing out the material.
Quite sturdy. How do
Not
I look?
bad.
And he, it looks very weird, on him, considering what he was wearing before, but he kind of looks like a bandit.
It's, as for aesthetics, I can't really say, but it's definitely more practical than going without it.
Yeah, well, it's better than having that piece of thick cloth that's called armor. Gambesons. They're so thick. I'd rather wear this. At least I know what I'm wearing instead of pretending.
As long as it suits your fighting style.
We'll see. Hopefully I'm not dead by the evening.
I will try my best to have that not happen.
Well, I appreciate it.
That's what I'm here for.
And he will go to relax by the bar until the time comes to set out.
Okay. You guys all chill, recover, do whatever you need to do, and relax. And pretty soon the sun starts to drop below the horizon. The sky turning from blues to golds and oranges, and then slowly purples, and then dark blues as things start to quiet down. It is now time to do your thing. Jingle chills. No, it's not Biggie Jaws, it's Jiggy Jaws. Thank you. No, wait, who's driving this bus?
Oh my god, Bear's driving. How can it be?
Anyways, it is now heading toward night. And you are capable of leaving to follow
Oh.
the lead. It's dork.
It's very dark. Okay, just my headset falling off.
You could adjust the lighting a bit. Is that better? No.
I
Ah,
think
wrong one. Haha.
I think Alien would be waiting, like, oh, there we go. Like, just outside the, just on the road.
Okay. Best place to do that is just outside town, just across the bridge on the river. The Fringal River. Which is the big fat one right there.
Cool. Then, he's gonna look around for, like, signs of passage, or, like,
Okay.
the same thing he was looking for earlier, just people walking the road or straying off the road.
All right. Roll me an instinct.
Okay. Me.
With hope, too. Nice.
Sick.
Sick.
Mission status sick.
Chick.
Staring at the camera.
What have I done? Are you planning on trying to connect to nature?
Yes, but that's a different thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a spell ability card that I have.
Okay.
Right.
He's just like looking around because I don't know. I want to get a lead before I ask the trees where they went.
You do look around, and it takes... You don't see anything, because it's starting to get dark out, even though your eyes are pretty decent in the dark. I mean, technically, dark vision doesn't exist in Daggerheart, so... But you can see well enough. You have great eyesight for the job that you do. And you at first don't see anything, but it is Misha who sniffs and starts pawing at the road that leads north.
Okay, he's going to start going that way, and before he gets too far, bonus, please.
Bonus.
Okay, well, there we go.
He doesn't wanna? Oh, okay.
Okay. I am spending a hope to get a +2 on that. I like that it didn't give me the bonus. There we go. Ilian.
Ilian. Ugh.
It's fine. There's a... Yeah.
I will give you something. The trees do... You do get a sense from the trees.
The trees have leaves.
They're It's almost they almost seem fearful, too fearful to talk.
No.
Yeah, they're pretty much saying no.
Ilian gets a
Oh, heck no.
troubled look on his face.
They are absolutely too scared to talk at this point in time. But you can. I will say you can spend a hope to get more. We'll use it in creative ways.
To get more information, because I failed my roll.
Yeah. Yeah, you did. You spend some hope, I'll give you more.
Okay, fuck it. Yeah, what else am I using it for?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, welcome tabletop. We make shit up. That's in fact the entire point of tabletop.
Me when there's
Anyways.
role-playing and my role-playing.
You get frustrated and you stand up to walk away, but as you walk away, you're still able to hear the trees, and you get a little bit away from the area, and the trees are talking again. They're talking about what a lovely day it is. The birds are chirping about a beautiful night. But you get back to that stretch of forest, falls dead silent again. You
Ooh,
can only feel fear.
I don't like that.
That's bad vibes.
Uh-oh.
Bad vibes, bro. Very bad vibes.
The vibes not good.
Ilian backs up out of the scared zone.
Start hearing a joyful experience from the nature again.
Oh
So-
my.
And I do want to point out something. Is the stretch of forest is leading toward this rock in the center of the forest. And that rock is called the Moaning Peak.
I do not like that.
Are you gonna do it? Do the sound. Do the sound.
No.
Moaning Peak, I thought that looked like a dog for a second.
Lizard.
Lizard. Lizard. Lizard.
Lizard.
Lizard.
Yeah, we're telling you to do the thing. Okay, chill. So you do have a path. It is leading north. You could get the rest of your
Yeah.
party, or you could go by yourself. It's entirely up to you. I'm not gonna
Oh no,
stop.
Ilian waited until everyone else came here before doing anything.
Okay.
Yeah, we here.
He's on his
Yeah.
ready to get business. Damn.
Do the roar.
Stay the line, Bart.
Ilian gestures northward. He did draw his bow just like to be safe. I'm not good at this sort of thing, but there's a stretch to the north where the whole of the woodland is afraid. I fear that's where we need to go.
Afraid.
Yes.
I see.
Oh dear. Well, alright. If the damn woods are scared, I don't know what to expect at this point.
Pulls at his collar.
Actually, he's gonna pull out his crossbow instead.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. Are you gonna head that direction toward the Moaning Peak?
Yeah. Ilian leads the way. Following the silence.
Following the silence, you head deeper into the wood. At first it's sparse, but as you get closer and closer to the Moaning Peak, you do notice more and more moss on the trees, more dark leaves, more spider webs, large spider webs. Trying to find can't find the playlist. Okay, here we go. I've been waiting to play this one. And the forest gets dense and more terrifying looking. This is an ancient part of the Great Pine Forest. And you get a sense that people don't come out here much. But beyond the silence that the forest gives you, you do hear a crack of a branch. I need everybody to roll finesse for hide, please.
I would like to use my watch your back experience on this.
Okay.
I'll post it
Yes,
real quick.
I would like to use my easy to miss finesse. Or finesse fucking experience.
Okay. Go ahead and use them.
Oh, good lord.
You're lucky I'm tapped.
Oh,
Thank fuck.
oh my god.
You got that
You
hope.
Oh
gotta be
dear.
fucking-
Oh.
Hold on, I gotta look at something. Hold on. Wait, no, I have something. I have Scoundrel. It gives me it gives me advantage on finding a safe place to hide.
Hang on, guys. Everybody, refresh your Foundry page. We gotta get a new RNG seed.
So let me roll that one more time.
Okay, so we got a 10 with fear, a 16 with hope, 10 with fear, 9 with fear, and a 13 with hope.
Hold on, I gotta roll a d6 for that advantage I get. Thanks, this is great. It's actually a 12.
Okay, so it's actually a 12.
Damn, that's actually a 12 with fair. God damn it.
I'm gonna give
Green lady holds up a thumb.
Not only
Green
her
lady holds up
hair,
a thumb.
not only is hair
Yeah.
green, just a whole green lady.
I'm a whole green lady now. My hands are green when I color my hair, so. Close enough. Oh, this is going to be difficult for you.
How was I the second highest?
Well, the good news is these guys aren't. The difficulty for these guys is pretty low. I will say, Nema, you can't hide for shit. You are a centaur. So what you try to... I will allow you to spend a hope to salvage this situation. Because you are about to be spotted by two cloaked individuals over by the cliff of the Moaning Rock.
Yeah, I'd like to spend hope.
Or Moaning Peak. Okay? You manage to think very fast as your hoof hits a branch and it cracks and heads start to turn. You move in such a way that only the butt half of your body is seen, and you quickly move off behind a rock and you hear fucking wild horses.
Racist.
Yeah, well, they think it's a horse, not a centaur.
Beneficially racist. But...
And that is a horse.
That is a
Look
horse.
at that
You can't
horse.
call her that.
As for the rest of you, some of you do succeed, and like Malcolm, you're the one that's closest to not succeeding. You're not used to this new armor. And you quickly push up behind a tree as he's turning and Nema's darting off behind something. And he says that, and like, thankfully it's dark. Your foot is slightly sticking out from behind the tree.
He sees it's like, ah, shit. He puts it back, and he's like holding the crossbow in his hands, like shaking.
Yeah. Zahn, and Ilian, you are able to hide pretty easily. Zahn with a little less, deft stealth than Ilian, because he is very versed in hiding in the woods and doing his thing. Mara, on the other hand...
I kind of wrote out what my image or my vision of why she failed. In the
Girl
chat.
fail moment.
She forgot. No snow. But if
And-
you want to flavor it otherwise, no problem with that.
No, that works perfectly. That's actually kind of what I was thinking.
Excellent.
Is that you're like, oh shit, drop to the ground?
Yeah, like she drops to the ground to and cover herself with her cloak, which would work great if she was in snow.
I don't want to spend a fear yet, so
But she's not.
one of them is going to start toward the cloak on the ground, and the other guy grabs him. We have a meeting to go to. What are you doing? If it's a lost person, let her deal with it later. The guy nods, and they both head off toward the north past the Moaning Peak. You do have a chance to follow because he only saw Mara, kinda, as a cloak on the ground.
Ooh, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna follow them.
Okay.
Also going
You
to follow.
Yeah, you guys follow from some distance back so you're not spotted again. You can see them moving through the trees in the distance. They clearly don't expect people to be this deep in the ancient part of the Great Pine Forest. And eventually you come to a clearing far north. I'm going to actually pull you. It takes you a couple hours to get there. And you can see a clearing in the distance and then walking into it, and it is still pitch dark out because the moons, all three of them, are still new. You're still in the void nights. And so you stay back in beyond the tree line, watching from behind the trees as they go inside this. I hope you enjoy an animated map.
Yippee!
And they have gone inside, and now you need to find in this old chapel what's inside. Or investigate the chapel itself, because this is very weird to have a chapel out in the middle of the forest in the middle of nowhere.
What would be... What do you want me to roll for an investigation check?
Using 5e terms, I see.
I mean...
Yeah, that's called... Those lights are called fireflies. I know, it's shocking.
You would not believe your eyes, even.
I would say knowledge for this.
Okay. I'm decently good at that.
Knowledge.
Thank you, Malcolm.
Because of comprehend.
I got
I'm
this.
full up.
No, I don't.
That's enough slices. Anybody else investigating?
Okay, why not?
Bear with my minus one.
That's enough slices.
Jesus.
One day we'll roll with.
That's enough slices.
Enjoy another one. All right, never mind.
Fear. Hope.
With a 7.
Yeah, I would say the person who succeeds in this, but in a very unfun way, is Nema. Nema, you are walking up the path, and you look at this statue of a person. It's partially broken, like there's an arm missing, but scattered across the ground are the bits of that statue. And your hoof hits one of them, and you nearly trip and fall on your face.
Damn.
Which is a feat in itself, but you know.
Yeah, considering I'm bomb heavy.
Yeah, you're very bottom heavy, but like you whacked your foot against this. And it is a piece of carved stone. And it is covered in moss and bits of leaf, and it is kind of caked on there like it's been that way for a very, very long time. This is very old stone. If you would like, you can try and decipher what this means, and I will let you guys roll new rolls because I am a nice GM.
Yeah, I'd like to try to decipher.
Okay. Reroll. It's not like I get any more fear, I mean.
I mean, might as well just go ham with it.
Mm-hmm.
Well fed.
I am well fed.
This will be a knowledge roll, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hey, I got my hope back.
Outside of that, no, I can't.
I hope so.
Ah.
God fucking damn it!
It's the opposite. Hope.
I am
Fear.
just,
Yummy.
all I can roll is 10s. I haven't rolled
Oh, I'm
something
so
other than
full.
a 10 this entire session. It's just been 10s. 10 after 10 after fucking 10. What is this?
Because you're
I
a
don't
10,
know.
obviously.
Oh wait, there was that one crit I rolled right at the start
Wink,
of the
wink.
session.
Heh.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
where
I
it all went.
appreciate that. I'm too sleepy to acknowledge that
Oh
properly.
my god, I rolled above a
I
fucking
would
15
So nice.
for once.
I love that Misha rolled that, not like the cat
Yeah.
just stands on hind legs
Alright.
and cleans
I
it
had
off.
her.
Fine. I'll
I
give
had
you
her
another
token
one.
selected accidentally.
Oh, alright.
Oh.
So you,
Yeah.
both you and Malcolm, Ilian, as like pick this up as she's getting up off of her front leg. She's currently on her front knees. She hurt her foot that bad, her hoof that bad, and you pick up the piece of stone. It is quite heavy, and you wipe off the front, and it looks like a closed hand around the neck of a goblet.
A left player one.
Ready,
It
player
is
one?
a sigil. It is a sigil. But it's now not a sigil any of you have ever heard of.
Interesting.
That's weird.
And you know what Paha's sigil is. You've seen it. This is indeed a lost chapel of something. You head toward the chapel and you don't see anything. And with your rolls, I would say the first person to find it by, because it's my favorite go-to. I like making you guys trip. Nema,
Not again.
you trip. You trip again.
Maybe if I trip hard enough, I can just snap my neck.
So real.
Mood.
Please don't trip on me.
Trip on Ilian.
Do
I
it,
mean-
do it.
I don't think Ilian would mind, but I think
You
I would
do
mind.
find very easily a hatch door
Cool.
inside the collapsed chapel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it all the way up there? Hold on.
What the?
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Where's my fucking cat?
You're...
Ooh.
There she is. Yeah.
Meow, meow, meow.
Meow, meow, meow.
Oh, meow.
Holy shit, the birds are moving.
Yeah, animated
Yeah,
map.
this is an
Yeah.
animated map.
Wow. So
Hi,
where?
kitty. Yawn like
Wow,
that
it's-
again. I'll stick my finger down your throat.
Be nice to him.
Wow.
Don't worry, he's dumb. He won't know the difference.
Wow.
Swouse.
Where's the?
I can't take it anymore.
Thank you.
Do you want to go down there? Or, go, oh, we found it.
Move your cat.
I'm fucking sorry.
Where's
I
the
squished the cat.
where
Don't
is the
stand on her.
where is the
I can't
trapdoor?
get off of her help.
Why'd you
Okay.
step on her?
Yeah. The hatch is back over here.
Okay, that's where she tripped. Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, quit tripping, Nema. What the hell?
Me when I stand on my cat's tail and I want to die afterwards.
I know, right?
Malcolm does look.
Even though it's entirely his fault for standing underneath me when I don't realize he's there.
Kuro always left to hang out in the middle of the freaking walkway at pitch black evening. And he's a black cat.
Is this hatch even big enough for Nima to go down? Or...
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be like, no, you have to stay outside.
seeing that Nema hit her hoop a second time, is like, my Egden, are you all right?
Ow!
Yeah, that looked like it hurt. Ugh. Cracked hooves. I don't like that. I put the image in my head.
You
Stop
have to, like,
talking.
Hi, my name is Nate the Hoof Guy.
you have to like go to like a stable and get it like filed down.
Do you want to go down there?
May I remind you, we followed someone here. Talk loud enough and you'll alert them to where we are.
He immediately looks a little bit embarrassed, forgetting what they're doing for a moment. Kind of like awestruck by the fact that there's a fucking church out here in the middle of nowhere. And just quietly nods, like, sorry.
Nima doesn't look as embarrassed, but she is just still lying on the ground.
Ah!
Ilian,
Ilian
Ilian looks over at Nema. You alright to continue?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be fine. It'll hurt for a little bit. I'm sure smacking somebody will help.
Very well. Let's go. He goes down the hatch.
Down the hatch!
Bombs away.
And you do hear voices echoing beyond this door here.
Where's Misha? There she is.
I still think we should have handled that. She's waiting, you idiot. Get going. And you hear steps echoing through the halls.
Can you see?
Could I use like my fire to get some light in here? Just very like a small flame.
Just
Like
a very
candle-
small flame to where
like
it can't be
candle
seen.
sized. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's
Candle
very dark in here.
sized light.
Me too, buddy.
I understand.
It is super dark in this place.
Yeah, it is.
You do see a bunch of excavated coffins laying around the area. Which is weird, because that's not how people are buried. They're not buried in coffins. At least not anymore.
There's a doorway up here.
Goddamn, people get out of the candlelight and they just disappear.
Yeah.
Gone.
Whee!
Forward, for fearless leader.
Yeah. I fear nothing.
Joys of
I just can't
elemental
see.
magic. Why am I? Oh, I've duplicated on my screen. What?
You refresh because you're not on mine.
Oh,
Okay.
we're good.
You might
Okay,
be
we're at the
desynced.
door. There's a door.
Me too.
Mhm.
The door is.
I'm gonna put the
closed.
fire out before,
Right.
like, I'm gonna just temporarily snuff it before we open the door, just in case there's any bangas.
Okay?
It is a closed door, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I put my ear up? Listen.
Okay.
Past the door.
I need an instinct from you.
Okay.
I believe.
There it is.
I believe in
And
you.
Do I have any experiences? No.
Feel that.
Come on, Ilian. Alright.
Woo! Alien!
Oh,
Real good
go.
at
You
that.
you do hear footsteps echoing away. And that's about it.
There's our man. There's our boy.
Can I tell how many footsteps? One person, two people.
2.
Okay. He's gonna wait until he can't hear the footsteps anymore. And then crack the door open. Peek inside. Whoa.
You do see
Oh,
in
I
the
see you.
distance somebody walking out of the light.
I fucking
And then you
see
hear
you.
a door. And then the sounds of feet through water. And the door is shut.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the candlelight back up. Oh, it's still active, okay. Touch up.
Where are these light sources coming from, Soul?
Crack in the ceiling.
Oh, fuck, okay. I don't remember if I... You said there's, are there lighters in this world? Because I don't remember if I said I had matches or a lighter for my, my cigarettes.
There are matches, not lighters.
He's, like, looking down at him, at his, like, pocket and takes out the small tinder box. And he's like, no, that's stupid.
It's gonna end up like the Fifth Element with one match at the end.
Let's go.
Alright.
Would you consider unlit torch or unlit lantern as a mundane item?
Unlit, yes.
Okay, I'd like to go into my nomadic pack and pull out an unlit torch.
Okay.
But I have fire.
Well, I could always hand it off to the second person.
I don't think a big light is
Well,
a good idea.
No,
I'll light it for you.
A big light is not a good idea. You're trying to sneak.
But yeah, that's a good point. It's
well,
Having the candle is already a risk.
yeah.
yeah, and I can turn that
Oh.
off at will.
I will say this door, there is some cracks in the between the planks of wood, so you can see these two. I'm gonna just go ahead and open the door. You can see these two approaching a door, opening it, and going inside, and then shutting the door behind them. And that door is pretty worn, has some cracks in it too.
Okay. I can't actually, like, physically, as in me, see the door.
Mhm. That's because you're on top of it. There you go.
No, not that door. The door that they went in. I can't see past, like, here.
It's right there.
Okay. Wait until they leave again. Look back at everyone. There's water in the next room. Watch your feet. And be quiet. Away we go. Come here, Mish.
Kibidi.
Okay. So the door is cracked, so you will be able to see through it. I am going to open it, but pretend that you're seeing through the crack, alien.
Okay. Too far. Okay, so the crack is like straightforward, I'm assuming.
That should actually be bigger, these light sources. I'll just move them slightly. You should be able to see everybody.
Is there 6 of them?
Yeah, there's 6 of them.
Okay, yeah, I see them. Can Ilian see
And
them?
Ilian can see them, yes.
Okay.
Because these are faint light sources.
Alright, I wasn't sure if the crack in the door was big enough.
Yeah. The rest of you, all you can see is Ilian's face pressed to the door. He's looking through like a crack between the planks of wood of the door. And
It takes him,
one
like 2
of
seconds and then his ears pin flat.
the people step forward, raise their hands. Today we gather for a meeting with the Great Lady, who will free us from this nightmare and welcome us into her new world. All hail Paha, goddess of dreams. And everybody chants that, all hail Paha. Tonight our lady has some news to share with us. Very important news for us all on how we will bring her dream to life. You do hear... Why is it... Oh, that's partially why. Okay. I'm fixing it. Give me a minute. Nope. Don't move that wall. Box, dumbass. Thank you. And you hear a distant door open, and you don't hear footsteps necessarily. It almost sounds like faint slapping of bare feet on the ground. And in through the light, into the light steps an incredibly tall woman with hair like oil, dark eyes, just gaunt, deep set in the face, and black around them, and covered in a black robe. You see for the first time, Ilian, Lady Paha, goddess of nightmares. And this is where we'll end tonight's session!
Fuck!
Hot diggity dog.
Ah, shit.
Oh my god. Surely this won't have consequences.
Oh no.
It's
totally
only
not.
well.
Yeah, surely.
Surely
we'll do
I'll look at the face of the goddess of nightmares and live.
Mhm.
Good luck.
it. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. We will be here next week.
Hopefully next week.
Hopefully next week to continue this story. We'll see you next time. Have a wonderful evening.